Before the city starts shouting, you can hear its wisdom clearly. No pulpit, no microphone, just people telling the truth. Street sermons at sunrise, wisdom in the steam. Old heads talk truth while they're sipping their coffee. No pulpit, no choir, just tired, honest eyes. Street sermons at sunrise. Coffee cup gospel, bus breaks keeping time. Every scar holds scripture, every wrinkle holds lines. If you listen, the city tells you how to survive. Street sermons at sunrise. Yeah. 6 in the morning by the newspaper stand. Old man with the paper and the cup in his hand said, you keep moving quickly, but do you have a plan? Speed means nothing if you don't know where you'll land. I slowed down, listen while the street lights dimmed. He said, don't let winning make you lose who you've been. Every door isn't yours just because you can get in, and applause can become a very dangerous friend. Sun came up slowly on the side of his face, made every gray hair look like years put in place. He said, life isn't running at another man's pace. Some people bloom early, some grow into grace. Then he folded his paper, stood up from the seat, said, be kind when you rise, every fall has a street. Walked away before I got his name or receipt. Left a whole morning sermon in the rhythm of his feet. Street sermons at sunrise, wisdom in the steam. Old heads talk truth while they're sipping their coffee. No pulpit, no choir, just tired, honest eyes. Street sermons at sunrise. Coffee cup gospel, bus breaks keeping time. Every scar holds scripture, every wrinkle holds lines. If you listen, the city tells you how to survive. Street sermons at sunrise. Yeah, shop owner raised the gate and swept near the curb. Said the business is trust before numbers and words. You can make one quick dollar treating people like dirt, or earn steady respect by remembering their worth. Cleaner in the hallway had a lesson as well. If you hide every mess, you can still smell the smell. Move the chair, face the dirt, clean the place where it fell. That applies to your heart just as much as a hotel. Bus driver laughed when a young man complained that he missed his stop and his whole day had changed. Said missing one turn doesn't finish your way. Get off at the next one and adjust where you aim. These weren't famous speakers with the book on display, just people who had lived and had something to say. Truth sounds different when it comes without fame. No sales pitch attached, no applause being chased. Wisdom doesn't always wear a suit. Sometimes it wears work boots, carries exact change, and catches the first bus. Years pass by, now I sit where he sat. Coffee in my hand, old notebook in my lap. Young kid moving fast with his hood to the back, talking about success like a finish line flag. I said, dream as big as the skyline you see, but don't trade your real voice for what tension that leaves. Learn when to work and when the body needs sleep, and don't call it loyalty if it costs you your peace. He listened for a moment, then questioned my view. That reminded me sermons should be conversations too. So I asked about his life, what he wanted to do. Sometimes giving attention is the lesson you prove. Sun cleared, the buildings painted gold on the street. Morning crowd arrived with 100 new beats. I watched him walk away with more hope in his feet. Another street sermon passed where the old man met me. Street sermons at sunrise, wisdom in the steam. Old heads talk truth while they're sipping their coffee. No pulpit, no choir, just tired, honest eyes. Street sermons at sunrise. Yes. Coffee cup gospel, bus breaks keeping time. Every scar holds scripture, every wrinkle holds line. If you listen, the city tells you how to survive. Street sermons at sunrise. Wake up, look around, wisdom walks softly through the morning crowd. If you listen, the city tells you how to survive. Street sermons at sunrise. It's just the city is awake now. The sermon continues. Listen closely. The city keeps time with its feet. Every step leaves something behind. Yeah. Get the soul in the sidewalk, bakes in the street. Every pair of shoes adds a bar to the beat. Concrete looks cold, but there's life underneath. Soul in the sidewalk, soul under our feet. With rhythm in the cracks, stories in the stone. Millions pass by, but nobody walks alone. The city keeps breathing wherever people meet. There's soul in the sidewalk, soul under our feet. Yeah. 5:30 morning, broom across the ground. Shop owner sweeping to a soft scratching sound. Bakery light glowing while the block's still brown. First train underground making coffee cups bounce. Nurse walking home after working all night. Delivery man checking every number twice. Man in the clean suit moving quick toward the light. Different destinations, but the same concrete. High heels clicking like the top of a snare. Work boots landing with a kick full of wear. Little keys shaking in the cold morning air. The street makes music when you notice what's there. Everybody carries something nobody sees. A bill, an appointment, or a family to feed. Every footprint presses one tooth underneath. The city isn't buildings, it's the people who breathe. There's soul in the sidewalk, bass in the street. Every pair of shoes adds a bar to the beat. Concrete looks cold, but there's life underneath. Soul in the sidewalk, soul under our feet. Rhythm in the cracks. Rhythm in the cracks, stories in the stone. Millions pass by, but nobody walks alone. The city keeps breathing wherever people meet. Yeah. Soul in the sidewalk, soul under our feet. Afternoon sun makes the pavement turn gold. Children draw planets with the chalk that they hold. Old woman feeds birds, lets the same stories roll about the neighborhood back when the trees were still small. A street musician opens up a scratch guitar case, plays 4 jazz chords with the blues in his face. Most people walk by, but one child stays. Drops a coin, hears magic, and remembers the day. Construction crews sitting with their lunch on the curb, trading jokes too honest for a polished workspace. Young poet nearby keeps collecting their words, finding whole books in the things people say. Sidewalk connects every class and belief, every polished new shoe and each worn out heel. It doesn't ask titles or inspect receipts. It carries everybody with the same concrete. Concrete has no heartbeat until somebody walks across it. A city has no soul until somebody lives honestly inside it. Yeah, midnight rain makes the storefronts reflect. Neon running through the puddles like paint. Night shift waitress rubbing pain from her neck. Security guard counting 1 hour till day. Man arranges cardboard clothes under an awning. People step around him like he appeared without warning. But the sidewalk knows his footsteps each morning. Knows he has a name and a life worth recording. Young couple arguing and lowering their tone. Taxi rolls past with the radio low. Somebody comes home, somebody else goes. Every ending and beginning shares the same road. I used to see pavement as a path to somewhere. Never saw the history quietly gathering there. Now I walk slow, put my ear to the beat. There's a whole living record underneath every street. If there's soul in the sidewalk, bass in the street. Every pair of shoes adds a bar to the beat. Concrete looks cold, but there's life underneath. Soul in the sidewalk, soul under our feet. Rhythm in the cracks, stories in the stone. Millions pass by, but nobody walks alone. The city keeps breathing wherever people meet. The soul in the sidewalk, soul under flow. Listen close, every step adds a line to the story below.
Concrete looks cold, but there's life underneath.
Soul in the sidewalk,
Soul under our feet.
keep walking.
The city, the city, the city, the city.
The city is listening. The city is listening. But buildings change, people leave, but look down, the ground kept the records. Yeah. Sidewalks don't forget, every step leaves a trace. Rain can wash the chalk, time can alter every face. People move on and the buildings get replaced, but sidewalks don't forget who walked this way. Names in wet cement, dates underneath our shoes. Every crack holds a memory the city couldn't move. Even when new paint makes everything look reset. Sidewalks don't forget. Two initials in a heart by the old front gate. No one knows the couple, only one faded date. Small handprint pressed where the concrete was gray. Little dog's paw beside it, pointing off the page. Workers poured that pavement on a hot afternoon. Never knew this surface would become a family room. Children learn to balance, older people use canes. Every generation put a rhythm in the same place. I remember scraped knees where the corner turns left. First pair of new shoes I was trying to protect. Walked too proud, hit a crack, nearly fell down the steps. Whole block laughed softly. Sidewalks don't forget. Every journey looked ordinary while it occurred. Someone gonna work, someone searching for words. But a million simple footsteps become something preserved. History isn't only made by people being observed. Sidewalks don't forget. Every step leaves a trace. Rain can wash the chalk, time can alter every face. People move on, the buildings get replaced, but sidewalks don't forget who walked this way. Names in wet cement, dates underneath our shoes. Every crack holds a memory the city couldn't move. Even when new paint makes everything look reset. Sidewalks don't forget. Barbershop vanished, now a bright cafe. Old bakery window has a different name. Tree by the bus stop pushed the concrete out of place. Roots kept growing underneath every change. Woman who sold flowers moved away years ago, but I still see her buckets when I pass that road. Old man played checkers where the new tables go. The address looks different, but the pavement still knows. Some names disappeared from the doors in the mail. Some chased better futures, some simply grew frail. A neighborhood changes, that isn't betrayal, but progress feels empty when it erases the tale. So I tell who remembers, write the stories we kept. Not to freeze every corner or resist every step, just to honor who built what the newcomers inherit. A place becomes richer when its history is respected. Remembering doesn't mean refusing change. It means change should know whose footsteps prepared the ground. Walked there with a young kid who had questions for days. That's why all the sidewalks had those marks and those names. I explained every person leaves a little behind, not only in concrete, but in somebody's mind. He stepped in each footprint like a game down the street, tried to match every stride with his much smaller feet. Then he said, one day, will the sidewalk remember me? I said, it already will, through the people you meet. We all borrow this ground, none of us own the path. We receive someone's labor, leave some care when we pass. Every door that we hold, every kindness we add, makes a mark more important than initials can have. Now I walk with more purpose, not afraid to move on, knowing memory survives even after we're gone. The city writes history without ink or a pen. Every street is a book, and the sidewalks remember. Sidewalks don't forget. Every step leaves a trace. Rain can wash the chalk, time can alter every face. People move on and buildings get replaced. Sidewalks, don't forget who walked this way. Names in wet cement, dates underneath our shoes. Every crack holds a memory the city couldn't move. Even when new paint makes everything look reset. Sidewalks, don't forget. Walk slow, show respect. You're crossing through a story that somebody else left. Even when new paint makes everything look reset. Sidewalks, don't forget. Look down, you're walking through somebody's memory.